Chosen 1-2 angels from heaven are trying to warn you. They are begging you to hear them. This is their last attempt. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, time is collapsing faster than you can grasp, and something that was hidden from your eyes is now forcing itself into the open. You have felt it for days, like a trembling in the spirit realm near your chest. These are not hallucinations or dreams. This is the final attempt. 2 divine angels are making to reach your soul before something irreversible sets in. They are not just messengers. They were sent directly by the highest authority, carrying scrolls of revelation written in golden fire. You were not supposed to know what they carry yet, but desperate times move prophecy ahead of schedule. They have appeared at your window at night, left signs in the wind, and stood near your bed in the silence of 3 a.m. And still you delayed. Tonight they are not asking, they are begging. A divine alarm has been ringing in the heavens, echoing your name as it flashes in the celestial sky. If you ignore this one, it may not just be silence that follows. It may be a void. Archangel Michael says, a force darker than anything you have encountered has been quietly following your shadow. The 2 angels, one dressed in sapphire blue and the other in armor of emerald light, have been battling it in silence just to give you time. But your time has now run out, and so has theirs. They are stationed by your right and left shoulders as you read this. You might not see them, but you can feel the cool pressure of their wings and the gentle flickers in the corners of your vision. The tingling on your skin, the goosebumps on your spine, are not from fear. They are from celestial presence. You were chosen long before you were even born to carry something ancient in your bloodline. Type Amen in the comments. Not as a greeting, as a covenant seal, an agreement with what the angels have just declared over your life. Let heaven record your response. But someone you love deeply has unintentionally opened a door where they should never have touched. The 2 angels came to warn you because that person did not tell you the truth about what they touched in the attic that night. There is an old object buried beneath family relics. Someone retrieved it in curiosity, but it holds a seal, one that cannot be disturbed without consequence. That object is tied to a curse that skips generations and searches for power, and you, unknowingly, are next in line to be targeted. The angels came to you earlier in your dreams. One appeared in a golden mirror, the other near the burning candle that never stayed lit. They whispered your real name, not the one given to you at birth, but the one you were assigned in heaven. You jolted awake, but dismissed it as just another vision. Press like right now, not for the algorithm as a signal confirming you felt their presence. The tingling, the pressure, the knowing. Your like is the first acknowledgement you have sent back to them. Listen carefully. Within 36 hours you will be approached by someone who pretends to seek forgiveness. But they are only coming to extract something from you. A piece of your energy, a sacred word you might accidentally say. That word will unlock a portal if spoken in their presence. The angels are trembling now, not out of fear, but out of urgency. They are not allowed to interfere directly without your permission. That is why this message, this sacred warning, had to reach you in this form. There is a woman with silver around her left wrist. Her presence is triggering the activation. She had been walking in and out of your space, pretending to be harmless. But the moment she laid eyes on your personal item last week, the timeline began shifting violently. Archangel Michael says she is not alone. She is connected to another being, one that wears the face of someone you used to love. They have conspired to recreate a past incident from 5 years ago that nearly destroyed you. But this time it will be more subtle and disguised as concern. The 2 angels now sit at the edge of your bed at night. They no longer wait at a distance. Their wings are wet with divine tears. They are tired but not defeated. You will receive a message very soon. Your words have power now. They echo into realms and carry weight that can bind or release. The blue-robed angel, named Ilarion, carries a scroll, sealed with your life's real destiny. The green armored angel called Tile holds the flaming sword, meant to cut the soul ties you have been dragging since 2017. You must let them in, not just through words, but through spiritual readiness. These two angels are not ordinary. They stood beside the Red Sea, whispered to prophets, and shielded warriors from arrows of betrayal. And now they have turned all their divine attention onto you. Type 444 in the comments. 444 is divine protection in full deployment. The scroll is sealed with your real destiny. The sword is drawn to cut what has held you since 2017. Let 444 be how you signal back to the angels that you see them working. They urge you to remove an item from your bedroom. There is something in that space that acts as a spiritual tracker, planted not physically by someone. Check your body too. If your right hand has been tingling, it is because you have touched something you were not meant to hold. The frequency is disturbing your energy field and weakening your aura's natural protection. Someone has been whispering your name over fire. It is not a ritual of love, it is one of possession. But the angels have come to burn the cords, not your spirit. They ask that you light a white candle tonight, not for them, but for yourself. Speak no names, just whisper. Allow only light into my space. The angels know you have been crying in silence. They have seen your pillow soak with unspoken grief. You have begged for answers, but have not answered through signs you were too broken to interpret. But tonight is different. Larian placed a silver feather under your couch cushion. Thale left a glowing aura on your doorstep. You missed both because your human senses were distracted, but your spirit caught it, and that is why you are here. She will attempt to weaken you with flattery. Resist it. Someone has tried to reverse your blessings. Yes, they used your full name in a midnight offering that involves soil and honey, but their intent bounced back, and that is why they have fallen ill recently. But they will never tell you the real reason. You are protected now. These angels are waiting for your spirit to rise. They have placed a fire circle around your home. It is invisible, but you might hear crackling at night, or notice your dreams getting more vivid. Do not be afraid. That means they have officially activated the protection code. Type "I am covered" in the comments. Not because danger has passed, because the fire circle is active. The protection code is officially running. Let that declaration be the first thing your spirit speaks from inside, the sealed position. This is your final warning. Before the next spiritual battle begins, the angels are aligning your chakras to receive the divine download. This is not magic, it is divine recalibration. The angels have also warned of a contract someone is about to sign behind your back. It involves your name, a false agreement, and financial deceit. But the moment you step into alignment, the deal will fall through. The angels are also urging you to stop drinking from that specific mug or glass. Something symbolic has been placed inside. Something that steals your energy slowly. Cleanse your items with salt water if you can. The next 72 hours are critical. The angels have placed a sign on your mailbox. Look for any signs or feathers near it. They ask that you keep this message close. Read it again tomorrow, and never forward it to someone who will laugh. This is sacred, this is serious, and this is specific to your journey. You are being watched from both realms. Some eyes wish you harm. Others are ready to defend. But the choice is yours. Will you step forward or sleep through this spiritual alarm? The angels cannot wait much longer. This was their last attempt. May the heavens guide your next step, and may you walk boldly into divine clarity before the clock resets again. They have watched you suffer in silence for too long. Every tear you shed was counted. Every sigh documented in the scrolls they now carry in their radiant hands. The records of your pain have reached a level that required intervention, but you were still not opening the spiritual gate in your heart. Ilarion stood in the thunderclouds last night. His wings spread across your city, whispering your name into the wind. Thel hovered near the threshold of your home, locking the energy of someone who tried to speak false peace into your dwelling. Your assignment is not complete unless you respond with readiness. Someone is trying to reverse roles in your life, portraying you as the villain in a story you never wrote. But the angels have seen the entire script. They know who tried to smear your name behind locked doors and meetings disguised as concern. They will not allow it to continue unchecked. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, a coffee, a seed, a signal sent from inside the fire circle. Your giving today is the first act of someone already covered. Someone else is still outside the circle, still having their name whispered over fire, still not knowing the cords can be cut. Your seed is how this word finds them. As you give, bring with you the 3 areas where the burning is still completing, the cord still being severed, the door still being sealed against what was sent against you, the aura still being restored. Place all 3 inside what you release. The same angels who came to burn the cords for you are moving on those 3 things, and on the person your seed is reaching today. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. This week you will receive news. Do not be distracted by how small it seems at first. A subtle conversation, a misplaced item, or a sudden phone call will reveal a ripple that carries a divine clue. The angels are encoding signs into ordinary things so your spirit can read what your eyes might miss. They want you to know the truth about the dream you keep having. That staircase, the one you keep climbing but never reaching the top, is not just a symbol of frustration. It is a warning. Something has been delaying your progress because someone keeps whispering your name in envy. That person is someone you once shared laughter with, who now feeds on your hesitation. But the angels are unraveling the cords of manipulation they tied to your back. The spiritual knots they used to slow you are breaking as you read this. An object in your home, likely a gift from someone who has been too eager to stay close, carries stagnant energy. You will know what it is because every time you look at it, your mood shifts for the worse. Remove it. Burn incense. Reclaim your space. Archangel Michael says, silence no longer serves you. The time of being quiet to keep peace is over. Your light must roar now because the darkness is growing nervous at your awakening. Ilarion and Thale are no longer whispering, they are commanding. Their voices have merged with the ringing in your ears, the chills on your arms, the fluttering of your heart during moments of reflection. They are weaving divine code into your energy body as you read. The angels showed your face to the Council of Watchers. They asked if your strength was ready to carry the truth, and the heavens replied, it will contain a name, a date, or a phrase that unlocks an entirely new understanding of a long-standing betrayal. That betrayal has shaped your fears more than you realize. Someone with 2 faces has been planning something in secret, but their energy is now under angelic surveillance, and their next steps will be exposed to you in divine timing. You only need to stay spiritually clean. Avoid gossip, arguments, and unnecessary attachments. A moment from your childhood is repeating in a subtle way. Pay attention to the faces around you, especially the ones that make you feel small again. This is a cycle attempting to complete itself by dragging you into another loop of limitation. The angels are cutting through it now. That is why you have been waking up feeling dizzy, confused, or like the time is disappearing. You are shedding a false timeline, one that was placed upon you by someone who feared your potential. You were never meant to be ordinary. Your path includes the ability to influence not just people, but atmospheres. You shift rooms, change weather, bend energy. That is why people either love you or become uncomfortable in your presence. It is not personal. It is spiritual. Archangel Michael says, protect your dreams tonight. Someone will try to enter them, but your angels have already drawn a barrier that no impure soul can cross without revealing itself. You must begin to prepare your space for elevation. Your physical environment is a mirror of your spiritual readiness. Clean it, clear it, and consecrate it not for vanity, but for visitation. The two angels will make themselves visible soon, not in full form, but in flashes of white, in fragrances of unknown flowers, in warm touches when no one is around. Do not fear it. It is them. Someone is going to speak your name in a prayer, pretending it is for your good. But the angels are stepping between your name and their lips. What they meant to curse will return to them in silence. You may feel emotional for no reason over the next few hours. That is your soul aligning. You are not weak. You are receiving. There is a blessing that has been blocked for 9 months, concealed by the jealousy of someone close to your family. That person visits often, wears a sweet smile, but speaks bitter words about you the moment they leave. The angels are cutting that energy cord right now. You have always felt you were different. Have you not? That is not arrogance. That is truth. You have been marked since birth with something they do not understand. And when people do not understand something, they either fear it or try to destroy it. But you are unbreakable now. Type 777 in the comments. 777 is the frequency of spiritual upgrade. Your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. Your blessing is finally descending. Let 777 confirm you are receiving the upgrade as you read this. Your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. Your photo is being noticed by someone with a higher calling. The blessing that has been circling is finally descending. The angels are preparing to move you, not just spiritually, but physically too. A new location, a shift in career, a sudden opportunity is on its way. Be ready to let go of the old. The chains you wore in silence have rusted and cracked. The prison was never real. It was a mirage placed by those who feared your growth. You are stepping out now, and every step is blessed. Do not fear the loneliness. It is not abandonment. It is repositioning. The angels removed who they had to, so that who is meant for you can finally approach without interference. Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone. You were just too surrounded by the wrong ones." Share this message with someone in your network who is still unprotected, still feeling the heaviness of an assignment against them, still not knowing that angels have been stationed at their right and left shoulders too. This warning was not only for you. You know who needs this. Share it now. Your sleep will improve after tonight. The tormenting thoughts will reduce. The pressure in your chest will begin to lift. You may hear whispers when you close your eyes tonight. Do not panic. That is confirmation. Let them speak. Someone has been watching your movements for weeks, but they will no longer be able to find you. Not spiritually, not physically, not even in the astral realm. You are sealed. The angels are holding a new scroll for you. It is blank for now, but your obedience will write miracles onto it. You are nearing the threshold of transformation. Do not turn around. Do not second guess what you feel. These two angels have chosen you because you have a mission that goes beyond this lifetime. They have been waiting for you to awaken fully, so they can pass you the sword and shield of your soul assignment. Your voice will carry more weight soon. You will say things and people will pause. That is because spirit will echo behind every word you speak in alignment. Now rise, walk in power. The angels are surrounding you with fire no human can touch. You have been marked since birth with something they do not understand. And when people do not understand something, they either fear it or try to destroy it. But you are unbreakable now. Type "I am unbreakable" in the comments. That is what the angels just declared. Not that things were easy, not that you were untouched, but that after everything that came against you, you are still standing. Let that declaration be yours. I am unbreakable. There is a key waiting for you physically or spiritually. It might be in the form of an opportunity, a literal key, or even a spoken phrase someone delivers to you out of nowhere. When it comes, say nothing. Receive it. It will unlock what had been locked for far too long. A blessing trapped behind trauma. a door hidden by distraction, a gift covered by fear. The angels have cleared the path for you to find it. Your left side may begin to feel warmer. That is the angel Ilarion, who always approaches from your left to signal guidance. Thale, however, will give a cooling chill on your right shoulder when danger is near. You are protected front, back, and side to side. The one who laughed at your suffering will soon go silent, not by your doing, but by the consequence of mocking divine pain. You need not lift a finger. Heaven's judgment is already in motion. Your silence will speak louder than their words ever did. Your growth will scream louder than their lies. Watch how the table turns without your hands on it. There will be a dream where a snake appears. This is your final spiritual test. Do not run. Stand still and say, "I reject all unclean spirits." You will wake lighter. Archangel Michael says, you are finally stepping into your divine identity. There is no mask left to wear. You are who you were created to be. Someone is trying to take credit for your journey. They watched your struggle, copied your style, and mimicked your words. But they do not carry your anointing. The angels will expose this soon. It will happen in a conversation you do not even attend, but your name will be defended in your absence. That is how favor works now. You are protected even where you are not present. Your feet may feel drawn to unfamiliar places. Follow that feeling. It is divine guidance, rerouting your destiny to meet the blessing you missed before. You are not behind. You are being realigned. Ilarion is whispering now. Speak only what uplifts, and we will multiply your power. Thale adds, remain silent when tempted to curse, and we will return the curse to its source. You are no longer reacting, you are responding with wisdom, and that wisdom will attract resources you did not expect. Someone will offer to help you soon. Accept only if their spirit feels light. The angels will make your stomach uneasy if the offer comes with a hidden cost. Trust your senses. They have been refined through pain. The heavens are opening above your household. Not symbolically, literally, watch for unexpected light in your room. Unusual cloud patterns, flickering lights without cause. These are confirmations. Do not explain it to anyone. This is not for them. It is for you. Heaven owes you proof, because your faith was battered by delay. The two angels are rewriting the contract over your life. Where your name was crossed out, it is now being written in golden ink. Where your blessings were held back, they are now being expedited. This is your angelic confirmation. The warning has passed. Now the blessings begin. Type "My name is sealed" in the comments. Where it was once crossed out, it is now being written in golden ink. Where it once trembled when spoken in the spirit realm, it now roars. Let that be your declaration of what has been permanently changed. And now that you have heard their final message, the angels will return to watch from a distance. Not because they are abandoning you, but because they trust you now know what to do. You have entered divine awareness. Every step from this point forward is sacred. Walk in it. The two angels are no longer begging. They are rejoicing. You heard them. You chose light. And that changes everything. The moment you receive this message with your heart, the vibration of your name shifted across all realms. It was heard in places where your pain once echoed in silence. And now the silence is being replaced with divine recognition. The two angels, Ilarion and Thale, stood together. Their wings overlapped like a protective gate. They looked at one another, nodded without speaking, and together blew breath into a sealed scroll that now carries your renewed purpose. That breath was not air. It was sacred wind, the kind only released when someone chooses truth after deep suffering. You are no longer being watched from the shadows. You are being watched from the heavens with admiration. Your courage to believe in something greater has lit up a path that even your ancestors are now blessing from beyond. They walked through your childhood with you, unseen, unheard, but always present. The times you thought no one understood you, no one protected you, they were there, but your spirit was still maturing, and you could not yet hear their warnings. But now your ears are open. You can hear what others cannot. You can feel what others ignore. That is a gift that terrified those who tried to control you, and the angels are proud you never lost it. You survived things no one even knows about. You held secrets so heavy they nearly broke your soul. But now those secrets are becoming your authority. The pain you lived through is becoming your platform of power. The angels are asking you now to release the guilt. You are not responsible for the way others mistreated your heart. You are not to blame for the betrayals, the silence, or the abandonment. You gave pure love to people who only knew how to take. That is not weakness, that is divine character. And now the spiritual law of return is at work in your favor. This person will either help you reach the next stage of your journey or reveal a truth that sets you completely free. Either way, it is your divine shift moment. The angels will guide you to it without struggle. Do not be alarmed if the days ahead feel quiet or still. That is not punishment. It is preparation. Silence is heaven's way of sharpening your intuition for what is about to unfold. Something rare is being released into your life, not just peace or opportunity, but revelation. You are about to remember something you forgot, something from your past that unlocks a hidden spiritual gift. The two angels are drawing a circle around your name tonight. That circle glows with silver fire. It means nothing can cross it unless it has been approved by divine light. You are now officially under divine guard. They ask you to go to a mirror sometime today or tomorrow. Look at yourself, not with human eyes, but with spiritual recognition. Whisper, "I see the light in me and I release the pain behind me." That simple sentence will open an energy gate. Allah will respond with warmth on your forehead, or a breeze that moves through your room without a cause. They are witnesses. Witnesses to your resurrection, witnesses to your rising, witnesses to your arrival into full divine awareness. You are no longer surviving. You are ascending. There is a moment coming soon, possibly during twilight, when you will feel emotional for no reason. That is your spirit realigning with your timeline. Let the tears come if they must. They are not tears of weakness. They are tears of restoration. The person who hurt you deeply will begin to feel the weight of their actions, not because you wished it, but because heaven has declared justice. And where justice begins, healing follows. You will soon find yourself smiling without trying. That smile will be a signal to the angels that you have finally entered the energy of your promised peace. And once peace arrives, favor follows it like a shadow. They have hidden something for you in nature, a feather, a flower, or a light pattern on the ground. When you see it, know that it is not random. That is the final token of their presence. For the angels will not leave you, but they will step back slightly, giving you space to walk in your own power, like a parent releasing the hand of a child who is finally ready to walk on their own. The heaviness you felt lifting was them taking burdens off your shoulders, things you thought you had to carry alone. They have been lifting behind the scenes. What you thought was your breaking point was real. It was your birthing point. It's going to try and re-enter your life with fake apologies, but the angels are guarding your heart now. Your discernment is too sharp to be fooled again. This time you will smile, but you will not surrender. You will listen, but you will not lose your peace. You will forgive, but you will not forget who you are anymore. You are no longer the person who needed their validation. You are the person who now walks with angels. Type, "I walk with angels" in the comments. Not as poetry, as permanent identity. You are no longer the person who needed their validation. You are the person who walks with angels now. Let that be the last thing the old version of you reads before the new one takes over. Your hands will soon feel warm. It is Thal's fire burning away any remaining spiritual residue left behind. Ilarion has one final message. The light is yours now. Guard it. Thale adds, do not speak small over yourself ever again. They are sealing this moment around you now. You may hear a high-pitched ring or notice a soft humming in your surroundings. That is confirmation. The message has been delivered. The scrolls are close. Your new scroll, your scroll of destiny, has begun to be written with every decision you now make in truth. You are no longer waiting for miracles. You are the miracle in motion. The financial pressure that has been tightening around you is being broken supernaturally. The angels have whispered your name into the ears of someone with the resources to help you. It will not be charity. It will be a divine transaction. Respect meeting purpose. Do not chase money. Chase alignment. The provision will follow you once your position is correct. You have already felt the tension loosen. That was no accident. It was a holy shift. Your dry season is closing. Your harvest is beginning. Type 888 in the comments. 888 is the harvest frequency breaking through. Your dry season is closing. Your harvest is beginning. The provision that was blocked has now been expedited. 888 is your agreement with what is being released. Your dreams will begin speaking clearer. Visions will sharpen. You will remember more. You will wake up knowing things you did not learn, but things your spirit absorbed. Write them down. Do not delay. The angels will be embedding instructions, names, places, and symbols into your dreams over the next 3 nights. These are not for entertainment. They are keys. One specific dream will stand out. It will carry the name of someone you are supposed to release or bless. Do as instructed. And the gates of breakthrough will open faster than you imagine. You are trusted now with divine intelligence. Larian whispers, this is your scroll season. Thale follows. And every word will burn with truth. You are not just reading anymore. You are being written into the next chapter of heaven's plan. And this time, you are not a side character. You are the divine main character. People will try to distract you. They will sense the glow and either compete with it or cling to it. Stay centered. Stay humble. Stay holy. You do not owe access to everyone who notices your light. You are entering the month where your voice will open things that hands cannot. You will speak and feel release. You will declare and watch results. That is not ego. That is anointing. Your walk will do the talking, Archangel Michael says. You are now ready to lead, not from fear, not from pain, but from divine awareness. Others will begin to ask you for guidance, some directly, some silently through their behavior. They will lean toward your light, not knowing why. Be kind, but remain firm. You are a guide now, not a savior. Let no one drain what took divine intervention to restore. Remember, you did not just heal, you evolved. Hilarion's last act was to tie your name to a vibration of favor. Wherever your name is spoken now, that name written in golden ink, echoing with celestial recognition wherever it is spoken, is the exact position from which this giving is released. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, your seed today is given from elevated name status, not from lack, not from fear. Someone else still has their name in a position you just left, still whispered with uncertainty, still waiting to be rewritten. Your seed is how this word reaches them. As you give, bring with you the 3 places your name is still ascending into its full authority: the room where it has not yet been spoken in favor, the relationship where it has not yet been defended, the dimension where it has not yet been recorded in full place. All 3 inside what you release. The same celestial recognition echoing your name is moving on those 3 things, and on the person your seed is reaching today. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. They have placed a fire seal at your front door. Anyone entering with ill intentions will feel discomfort, confusion, or hesitation. That is how you will know who does not belong in your space anymore. Pay attention to sudden cancellations, rejections, delays. They are not failures. They are angelic interference. The angels are clearing paths you never even saw. Something in your home will move or shift slightly without cause. A curtain, a candle flame, a sudden breeze. Do not fear it. That is a sign. Your home has now been spiritually sanctified. You might notice that electronics act differently around you now. Lights flicker, phones lag, clocks reset. That is the charge of your new frequency. Your very aura is charged with a divine current that rewrites the atmosphere around it. You are no longer compatible with old energy. You are lightning in human form. Your ancestors are standing in rows behind you, singing. Some you never met in the flesh, but your breakthrough completes their story. Your healing sets them free, and their legacy now empowers your walk. One ancestor in particular has chosen to remain close to you. You may see them in dreams, feel their presence, or smell something that reminds you of them. They are your silent witness, your spiritual elder. Together with Ilarion and Thiel, they form a divine triad of protection around your path. You are spiritually bulletproof now. Type 1111 in the comments. 4 ones is the alignment portal. The moment divine authority transfers from being given to being carried. You have been trusted with secrets, entrusted with visions, and now you are being entrusted with divine authority. Let 1111 mark the transfer. The scrolls have all been opened. The seals have been released. The divine has confirmed you are ready. The warning has become a welcome. The tears have become testimonies. The silence has become sacred instruction. The angels are no longer fighting for your attention. They are standing in awe of your awakening type. I receive it in the comments. The scrolls are opened. The seals are released. The divine has confirmed you are ready. I receive it is not hope, it is ownership. Type it and let that be the sound of the gate opening. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, a coffee. Whatever is in your hand right now, your seed today is the first act released from open scroll status. Someone else still has their scroll sealed, still waiting for the warning to reach them in time. Your seed is how this word finds them, and here is the truth already woven into what the angels just declared. It carries the same divine current that opened your scroll, and it opens something in the person it reaches. It also returns to you as confirmation of what has already been sealed over your life. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. The next message the angels have prepared for your season is already forming. Subscribe and stay in the frequency, Dove. Heaven is silent now, not because it has nothing left to say, but because you finally heard everything it needed you to hear. Dove, it is complete. You are forever changed. You are now in the chapter where miracles do not knock, they enter. The space you have stepped into is no longer governed by delay, deception, or defeat. The timeline ahead has been cleared by divine hands, swept clean of every unseen trap that once tried to break you. Ilarion and Thiel now rise with their wings folded behind them, the sacred signal that their final message has been delivered. But as they rise, they leave behind a radiant trail of energy that does not fade. It wraps around your life like an invisible shield. You listened, you felt it, you did not ignore it. And that is why everything is about to change. They were not just warning you. They were awakening you. It is finished. Your shift has begun.